I was saved when I was 27.
How old are you now?
33.
Yep.
2016. I was living at my mum's.
Yep.
I was going nowhere.
Yep.
I was a full-time weed head.
Yep.
I grew cannabis in my bedroom.
Right.
I was unemployed.
Yep.
But having said all that, I was having a great time. Because I had such a miserable childhood. School wrecked me. So I get this thing going. It's hard, man. But I want to do it because it's good. Yeah, when I went to secondary school, that's when I started to get sucked into the world. Because I had a nice primary school. It was small. I have fond memories of it. But when I went to secondary, I felt like I was behind everyone. I was trying to, do you know what I mean? Yeah, I was trying to, peer pressure and all that comes into play. And I just didn't feel accepted, which is silly when I think about it now. But yeah, so it was just horrible. I was on edge. I couldn't think. It was just, I was in darkness. And then I did 3 years in college. And
Studying what?
Oh, media.
Yep.
Yeah, it was a waste of time. Yeah. And then, so as I left that, I had a bit of a respite. I could sort of, it's like, ugh. And then I started to look for some answers to life. Subconsciously at first, I weren't, what's the meaning of life? But something was missing. And then, so for the next 7 years, it was a progression of looking for truth. And I started off in all the wrong places, like BBC, Wikipedia, and it weren't happening. And then I stepped it up, Russia Today, YouTube, the world of YouTube, like Alex Jones, stuff like that, and I was getting a bit closer. And then there was a checkpoint in the midst of all this, and that was my dad got me to watch a video it was a Trey Smith video on YouTube, and the bloke was basically debunking evolution. Prior to that, I swallowed everything school threw at me. I thought, okay. So that was a big checkpoint, and I think looking at that was God's hand, because if anyone else gave me that material, I would have just, no, forget it. But because my dad gave it to me, I gave it the time, So that was a big checkpoint. I knocked evolution out then, and now God's on the table. Prior to that, if anyone said anything Bible, I'd be like, forget it. So I basically got saved watching a YouTube video. It's pretty, it's that simple. I was in my bed one night, just watching some stuff, and there was a British bloke, and I was watching his material. He used to debunk, he used to expose satanic agenda behind, mainly commercials and stuff like that. David Bass, I don't know if you know him. No, it doesn't matter. But he's a saved man, and he put Bible references and stuff in his videos. And so normally I wouldn't have watched. Basically, the Lord ambushed me. because I was watching one of his videos thinking, I'm going to get, I'm not going to get 100% Bible here, but that's what I've got 100% Bible. I've got the gospel message. And I could feel the Lord came into my room, crept up behind me, and I was going to turn the video off after about like 10, 20 seconds, because it's like clickbait. I didn't know what I was getting.
Did you have a Bible, or did you have to get?
Yeah, no, I was getting into end time prophecies.
Yeah.
So my mum had a King James. She's not saved.
Yeah.
So I had that in the room. Yeah. But yeah, I got saved.
And how's that changed your life?
It's slow to start off with.
Yep. You got rid of the weed.
No, it took me about a year and a half.
Yeah.
I knew I shouldn't have been doing it.
Yeah.
And the Lord chastened for me.
Yeah.
I was kicked me out. I was homeless. I was living in the field.
Yeah.
But I learned a lesson.
Yeah.
But
So what are you doing with your life now?
Not much.
No? What do you want to do?
I want to live for the Lord.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've had a big transformation then. Is your outlook on life different now?
Yeah, of course it is, yeah. I'm sorry, I want a great testimony, but...
Great testimony, you got saved. Hey, hey, this is what you want, shoot, murder and...
But you know, you got like...
I think it's fantastic testimony. You got saved, it's amazing.
Yeah.
You got saved as much as the Apostle Paul, as much as anybody in here.
I feel like the Lord found me. Because when we're a kid, we're innocent, aren't we? You know? But there's that age, I don't know about... Like, that's why I mentioned secondary school. I think that's when I started... All we like sheep have gone astray.
Yeah.
That's when I was like... And that night I felt like the Lord sort of found me. Yeah, like a lost sheep.
And where you're living now, is there other Christians there or not?
No.
So it's tough. Have you tried to go to churches there?
Yeah, a couple, and it's...
Not working.
You know. But,
So these meetings are good for you?
yeah.
Yeah. Sound more enthusiastic then, because this is going
I have got a YouTube channel.
Yeah.
About a year ago, I was really convicted. I filmed my testimony. I put it on YouTube.
Yeah. We'll send us a link, we'll send it out. Who's got a question for you? Shoot.
What about what you told me about your dad getting you into rock and stuff?
Yeah.
Tell us about that. Well done.
When I got kicked out, I went to my dad's for a bit, and that had an effect on him because I witnessed and that.
Brilliant.
And then he got saved a few months after that.
Fantastic.
And then he got me onto proper Bible preaching.
Brilliant.
So yeah. Yeah, thank God I'm not, you know, I thank God I'm not as messed up as I am.
Yeah.
You know, it's His grace that I'm here.
Yeah.
My doctrine's pretty straight. I've got a good foundation. I want to build on it. You know?
That's really good.
But, yeah.
That's excellent. Anybody got another question? We'll let them off with one or two more. Anybody got one? Come on, Lindy, give him one.
What's
Dennis?
what's the what do you want
Yeah.
to achieve for the Lord? Why you
I
say-
just want to get under His hand, you know?
Yeah.
Stop messing around and start opening my mouth. Because I'm missing opportunities and I see them.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I need to get the thing in gear, you know?
Yeah. Okay, you got one, Denny?
How do you feel like, so work-wise, and then obviously
Yeah.
being a Christian at work,
Yeah.
do you find that difficult?
Do you wanna
Is it
grab him?
okay? What are like the people like around you?
No, it's all right. It's all right, yeah.
Have you got brothers, sisters?
Got a brother.
You close to him or not?
Yeah, well, he kicked me out of my house. But no, yeah, I'm close to him. And my mum. I'm working on my mum.
And what about your brother? Are you working on him?
Yeah. Sometimes you've got to sort of step back a bit. Do you know what I mean?
Is he interested in the things that you speak about?
Yeah, he's a smart kid, man. He knows the gospel.
Yeah.
He knows it.
What's he doing with his life?
Not much. Not much. Yeah.
A lot to pray for then.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well done.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, okay.